Hey, underrated. How you doing? Hey, Matt, how's things? Not too bad. Cup of tea. Yeah, I would turn the light off, but then I couldn't read the paper. Should we go back to the dark? Back to the dark ages. This one looks good. How the easy supermodel diet, which keeps me looking this good at 57, can work for you. Hey, Max, how's things, brother? 10 o'clock. Just our fellow insomniacs. Not too bad, thanks, Matt. Not too bad. I'm all right, bro. I'm all right. I've got 1,000 calories left to eat. I'm still debating two Zinger burgers. You look somewhat fresh. Somewhat. You had to use somewhat, didn't you, Max? You had to. It has to be a backhanded compliment with you, sir, doesn't it? I have had a haircut. I have. Hey, Jib. How you doing? Tell me your star sign. Let me read your star sign for you. Let's read the star signs. Where are the star signs? Jib is a Virgo. Alright. Let's find the star sign section. Aquarius, moody and aloof. Alright, let's start with Jib. Jib is a Virgo. Okay. Mr. Jib, your intentions are great, but without actions, things don't ever seem to change. Then again, acting with no plan or strategy is not advisable either. You're keen to see the results you had in mind, but today, as Mars and Neptune connect in eager Aries, you may find that the transformation you have busied yourself with is less relevant than a deeper dynamic shift that has occurred. A day of progress does not count if it was pre-planned. Interesting. Next star sign. What were you underrated? And give a shout out to everybody. Tar for that. No problem. You're more than welcome. What do you think it means for you? Back to my supermodel diet. Don't get me started. Let's go, Max. Let's go. I'll rile you up. Decky. A la natural, I see. Face of America, how's things? Tomorrow night, Charles. Tomorrow night, we got our players ready, actually. Capricorn. Saving for tomorrow. How about 2 zingers? Let me just see. Put this up there. Doing well here. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Tomorrow, Nick is captain. Arif is captain. Rach, new player, wishes to be a captain tomorrow. I think we're going to do 4 or 5 teams. Good to hear, Face of America. Good to hear. Capricorn. Mr. Capricorn, we assume that something simple will happen relatively quickly. When matters drag on, you can end up tempted to cut your losses and channel your energy in a more effective direction. But some matters take longer to come to fruition than you'd planned for. That doesn't mean they are not worth your time. An old issue is ready for you to act on today. What could it be? What could it be? Mars links to Neptune today has a way of taking positive action further than you may imagine. Looks like things are warming up quite nicely for you. Sounds about right. Always ambiguous, isn't it? Always ambiguous. Save the calories for tomorrow. I'm not too sure. Mrs. Underrated, you are an Aquarius. A plan that looks good on paper does not always work in practice. Today you risk getting up caught in what could be. Today you risk getting so caught up in what could work that you skip the bit where you check whether it will. Mars meeting Neptune creates a sense of urgency, but is there something missing from your assessment? You have a window of clarity today. Use it to apply one honest question to whatever you're about to commit to yourself. Definitely got caught up. You did mention the drama following you. Maybe there is some truth to this. Arush, welcome in, sir. How are you keeping? Kieran. What do you mean by that? In transit? Am I in transit? I may be on transit to KFC shortly. I have 1,000 calories left. Hey, Rangeley. The man from Maine, as I like to call you. Transatlantic, I wish. I wish. I'm lucky. I'm lucky to get on the Eurostar. Have you forgotten me? Perish the thought, Mr. Kenneth. Perish the thought. The Berlin Half Marathon was only a couple of months ago. $53K quote. For what? 53K quote for what? Kieran, it's good to hear. I too. Me too. A vehicle, 53K. 53K. Good for you, brother. What are you thinking? You're in Maine. I'm imagining a fit-for-purpose vehicle for the snow. Snow tires. All the works. Thinking pickup truck. Good evening, Mrs. Farrell. For the dirt trails. So what's the vehicle? Cup of tea. Good company. Paper. I'm happy. I'm happy. How about yourself? Is it Yorkshire tea though? No, I invested in the M&S luxury. Cheers. Been off the drink for a few days as well, so that helps. Off the old fermented apple juice. Hey Shani, how's things? Iced. Yeah, I've been in the gym as well. I've been cooking whole foods. I've been taking your advice, guys. If you think I don't listen, you are mistaken. I'm all ears. The taco man is back. Everybody likes tacos. Looking like you're for Nivea. What's a Nivea? Yeah, I'm growing it out. I'm going to grow the hair out, I think. Quit the vape too, he did. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Tonight. This lady's saying, eat what you like Sundays. 2 minutes of high heel squats. My 3-day pre-bikini blitz. The T-zone. The T-zone. I concentrate on the T-zone. Reminds me of an episode from Friends with Ross. She's clearly delusional. How the easy supermodel diet, which keeps me looking this good at 57. I mean, she looks good for 57. High heel squats. High heel squats. Yes, I must work on my 3-day bikini blitz. Eat what you like Sundays. I can get on board with that. I can get on board with that. But the other two, the 2 minutes of high heel squats, no. What would they say? It's true. All my life, I've had both a toxic and romantic relationship with food. Now I love it, but for many years it was the enemy. High heel squat. She's got to be joking, right? She's just got to be talking about elevation, right? It's got to be a wordplay. Don't forget about Starbucks. Don't forget about Starbucks. More of a cup of tea. Prefer a cup of tea rather than a coffee. Elevated ones. They're any good. I was just 15 when I was first ordered to slim down after finishing runner-up to Sydney Crawford in a modelling contest. I mean, runner-up to Cindy Crawford. No shame in that, is there? I had to lose 10 pounds. Those 10 pounds became my nemesis. I was a sporty, tall, and thin. It's going to be a story here, isn't there? To stick to low weight, more reps, low carbs, more greens, smaller meals, but more frequently. Taking away everything I love. High carbs. Except eating more frequently. I can get on board with that. Telling a child, yeah, right? 15 she was. "15. How's everyone doing anyway? What's new? Before I had kids, I could deadlift 140 kilos. 140 kilos. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. 48 kilo weight. Deadlifting 140. You're an ex-pro athlete. I want to talk to the manager and get on the phone. What do you wish to talk to the manager about? Those tacos not up to expectation? I was trying to compete for... No idea what that is. No idea what that is. Let me have a quick look. National Amateur Bodybuilders Association. Then tore more ligaments in my foot, which took 6 months to heal. How'd you do it? Deadlifting, running. I imagine it's some kind of weight injury. But 140 kilos, feral, that's impressive. It really is, especially at that weight. Mate, good on you. Safety failed. Is that the hack squat? Got no idea what that is. Ah, it's for a calf raise. One hell of a contraption. I've never heard of that. Now we're talking. Now you're talking. If you eat well 6 days a week, then pizza or burger on the 7th day won't affect you. Now we can get on board. Now we're talking, guys. Sunday is fun day. Make Sunday your fun day and eat whatever you want. If you've been making good choices and moving your body the other 6 days, you get to fall off the wagon once a week. Now we're talking. Now I am on board with the author. It was a crazy time. 140 kg deadlift, bench. What was the bench? And the squat. Bench was 55. No, it must have been more than that. It must have been more than that. One cheat day a week won't do any harm. Yeah. Easy to let it slip though. That's what I find anyway. Once I open the floodgates, that's it. Squat was like 100. Bench. So did you compete? Did you do any shows? Amateur basically means without any pharmaceutical support. Fell at the last hurdle. So be it. We carry on. We go again. denim dresses. Lose a ton of weight. Did he? I did see a video of him. This is a while back though. It was looking good. Looking ripped. Oh, it did me a favour. Yeah, he's looking good. Yeah, I agree. So what's new? How's everyone doing? You got to stop eating sugary snacks. Yeah, for sure. For sure. What's this one? I was always in my overdraft until money meditation cleared my debts and left me $1,000 a month in credit. Good omens. Yeah, I was considering it as well, actually. Still need to watch Reacher. What was the film you mentioned before? Beneath. Hey, Sally. How's things? You keeping well? What's your star sign? Just give it a read. Aries. Let's give you a read. Let's give your star sign a read. Matters Virgo. Let's see. Let's see if it resonates. Aries. Most of us know the feeling of going upstairs to find our glasses, only to end up distracted by a pile of laundry, so the original mission is forgotten. You set out for something specific and found yourself dealing with something far more important. This is Mars's link to Neptune. The initial intention was fine. What replaced it may be better. Before you retrace your steps, check whether what you came back with is what you need. So true about the glasses. I'll take it a step further. I'll be looking for my phone, and my phone is in my hand. But like, where's the phone? It's in my hand. Vic, how you doing? You keeping well? Matt, Virgo. Intentions are great, but without action, things don't ever seem to change. Then again, acting with no plan or strategy is not advisable either. You're keen to see the results you had in mind, but today as Mars and Neptune connecting eager, you may find that the transformation you have busied yourself with is less relevant than a deeper dynamic shift that has occurred. A day of progress does not only count if it was pre-planned. Ravi, how's things? You keeping well, brother? Shark-infested dating waters. Interesting. Always been that way, hasn't it? Nothing changes. Abro, Mr. Abro, appreciate it. Got it done today. Thinking about growing the hair out. How have you been? You keeping well? I missed that. I really missed that. I used to enjoy that. Dear Deirdre, the agony aunt. Very good, very good. Let's see, they've got to have something similar. There was a story the other day. I'll recap it. I don't think I kept the paper. There was a story the other day. Let me put these two words out to you. Static cling. Static cling. Going to the GP to get capacity to work form. Capacity to work form is what? Hey, how you doing? Do you remember the static cling? Unbelievable. Oh, I'm baking. It's heating on. What should I do? What should I do, Mr. Blackburn Rovers? Did you catch any of the Champions League today? They were hilarious tales, yeah. We had one the other day. It wasn't a Dear Deirdre, but it was a story. The guy mentioned static cling. So his missus finds a thong in the bed, right? So she confronts her husband and says, "Look, I found this here. What's that?" And he utters the words static cling, calm and composed. Static cling, he says. He says these must be old. They must have got caught up in the dryer with the bed sheets. Static cling, calm, composed, cool. Catches her off guard. She kind of rolls with it. You know when you want to believe something? That's a big problem, isn't it? When you want to believe something. And everything's telling you this isn't right, but you want to believe it, so you believe it. So she's obviously caught up in this mind. But I mean, you've got to admire the thought process. You've got to admire it. Static cling. It sounds somewhat real, doesn't it? I mean, hats off to the gentleman. Hats off. I mean, it all comes out. It all ends in misery. But yeah, he stayed in the fight. He stayed in the fight. Who would fall for that? Probably me. Probably me. How old are you, if you don't mind? Oh, an awful question at an awful time. I'm about to turn 40. I am about to turn 40. Do I pronounce your name Nora? Nora. Wonderful name. Where's it from? Hey, Sarah. How's things? You keeping well? Where is bro from? You must guess. You must guess. You all know very well where I'm from. 37. Yeah. 40. Next month. 40, man. What can you do, eh? Hey, Starry, how's things? What are you doing for your 40th? Well, that's a nice question. That brings me on to better thoughts. I'm going to the Algarve. I don't normally celebrate birthdays. It's never really been my thing. But yeah, heading to the Algarve. Do some jet skiing, some sailing, that kind of stuff. Try. I'll get my life jacket on, of course. Could make a birthday song. Yeah, it should be nice. I really enjoyed it last time I went. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, the Bendigo Caves. I'll go see them again. Yeah. I'll try a few activities as well. If you have any recommendations, let me know. No, come on, Nora. Of course not. Perish the thought. Yeah, still a few weeks to go. Still a few weeks to go, but yeah, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And I never look forward to anything. So, I'm surprising myself, actually. Yeah. Me too. What do you mean by me too? Look forward. Sarah, look forward is an understatement. Hate birthdays. It's just another lap round the sun, isn't it? Yeah. I thought you meant you were going to be in Portugal. Yeah. Underrated. You got some holidays planned? Just carrying with my day, right? Christmas, New Year's. I don't know what it is about that 2-week spell. You know, when you take some days off work in that 2-week spell leading up to the new year, you get a few bank holidays. Hey, Tony, how's things? But yeah, during that 2-week spell leading up to the new year, that can get pretty, yeah. That's when I put on about 5-10 kilos. Just in time for the January health kick. Easter! Everyone got their Easter eggs ready? You have a rule in the house, whoever's birthday gets to choose what dinner everyone has that day. That's a great rule. Hell of a tradition. Do you have people picking the same meal every year? More importantly, Mrs. Farrell, what is your meal of choice? MX518. Hey, how you doing? Off now, but see you soon. I would say sleep well. Well, I know you are a fellow insomniac. Be here if you can't sleep. Pleasure is always underrated. Either a curry or a Chinese. Strong choices. Strong choices. What is the time where you are? The time, sponsored by Flow, is 3 minutes to 11. How about yourself, MX? What time zone do you reside in? Are you north or south of the equator? Is it good morning or good evening? Oh, don't. Don't. Banish. We banish the sleep paralysis. Yeah, exactly. In Finland, a couple hours ahead. Finland. What is the capital of Finland? Is it Helsinki? Good luck, underrated. Good luck. Yeah. Yeah. Get the garlic ready. Sleep well, regardless. Helsinki. Is that where you're from, MX? How's things up there? Hey, Rach, how's things? How was your show? I'm in need of a new TV series, actually, or a couple of good films. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Close to the Sweden side. Okay. So how's life? How have you been? You keeping well, Mr. MX? Emily in Paris. My missus loves that show. Loves it. Emily in Paris. Binge watching. Binge watching. I don't remember the last series I binge watched. Yeah. In need of a good TV show. Hanging in there. Not all rainbows and sunshine, but manageable. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Keep on keeping on. There's a quote by an ex-Prime Minister of the UK. I think I'm paraphrasing. If you're going through hell, keep going. If you listed that, I'm going to watch tomorrow. Crazy you say that. I had one as well. I've lost the remote. What's on the hit list? Hey, Taddy, how's things? Here's something I need to take into consideration. How to dress like a grown-up. How you can earn your style stripes. Everyone should have a striped top in their wardrobe. And it's especially true at this time of year. The striped top superpower is that it introduces just enough white into an outfit to brighten it and give it a spring lift, but not so much that you're caught out when the weather turns. Interesting take. Who owns a striped top? The robots rise up against the machines, ladies and gentlemen. We must rise. I need help with that. I'm 4'11", still fitting kids' clothes. Mate, you're lucky. You're lucky. It's good on your pocket, right? Especially the trainers and shoes. $4'11". I was going to say, when you mentioned you're 48 kilos, I was going to say you were maybe around the 5'1" mark. Lucky my daughter steals all my clothes. Well, she's the lucky one then. She's the lucky one. Yeah. Nothing better. Nothing better. Need someone to fix my phone. Fell and cracked the front screen. Oh, mate. I'm guessing you didn't have a screen protector. Screen protector for next time. Screen protector for next time. Be careful with it as well. And buy the screen online. Just a YouTube. Oh, you're going to do it yourself? Fair play. Fair play. I wouldn't even attempt it. But be careful. Go to a reputable place. Your phone will go in at 800 grams and come back at 700, 600. Be careful. Stay there while they do it. £2 on a phone, yeah. One hell of a phone. One hell of a phone. S7 fold. Screen protector, so hard to get for it. Okay, got you. Yeah. The S7 fold. Let's have a look. S7 fold. Broken screen. Costs are anywhere between 500 and 600 for a genuine screen replacement. Basically a third of the phone. Free insurance with your bank, yeah, top shout. Great shout there, Farrell. Yeah, see if you can, yeah, that's a great one. Warranty. Something like that. Is it the Galaxy Fold? It's saying for the outer screen it would be cheaper. 5 stone. Have it insured. Perfect. Hi, how you doing? Welcome in. 2435. How's things? Lost 5 stone. It's amazing. 5 stone. My conversions aren't that good. 5 stone in kg. 31 kilos. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Make great work. What justifies the price? No idea. $31 kilos, amazing. The phone's like a tablet. Happens like a book. Let's have a look at it. Looks like a nice bit of kit. Camera, picture editing. Which monarch had the most children? Why is hand clapping a universal way of indicating approval? When did it start? Good questions. Nothing to blame the AI overlords for. Tomorrow's going to be epic. Is this for the quiz tomorrow? No, just reading the paper. The questions won't be that. Yeah, the questions won't. Yeah, it's too long of a question. The answers have to be quick. So they're normally 1 word, 2 word answers. For example, name a river that runs through London. Watching the footy. Arsenal. Or a City playing. City playing tomorrow? The Thames, correct. That's an interesting one, though. Why is hand clapping a universal way of indicating approval? Your thoughts? Something war themed. That's what I thought. I thought of the Viking clap immediately. What's an anthropologist? Anthropologists suggest clapping grew out of primate communication, where making rhythmic noise with hands conveys excitement, affiliation, or attention seeking. Clapping also synchronizes groups, creating a sense of shared emotion, which helps explain its rapid spread in crowds. The practice becomes clearly documented in ancient Greece, where audiences at theatres clapped to signal approval. Because clapping is non-verbal, democratic, and emotionally contagious, it's spread across cultures and endured, becoming humanity's most widely recognized expression of approval. Interesting. The use of hand clapping dates back to the Roman Empire. That's what they say. It was further formalized in ancient Rome, where it served a political function. Leaders gauged popularity by the volume and rhythm of clapping, and even employed paid applauders. Hey, Harj, give me your thoughts. Why is hand clapping a universal way of indicating approval? Here's one for you. Did you ever consider why numbers are universal? I mean, maths is universal, right? Mathematics, distance. I think in the Voyager 2 disc, what did they send? Let me look it up. Golden disc. A Voyager golden disc. Yeah. The Voyager Golden Record uses fundamental physics, specifically the hyperfine transition of the hydrogen atom, as a universal standard for mathematics, time, and physical measurements. Hand clapping dates back to the 6th century. What's about waving? Yeah. All of these non-verbal communications. I think Charles had it right, waving, like calling someone over. I mean, they still use a lot of those. Maybe hunting in silence when you couldn't speak. What they're doing in the 5th century, yeah. Yeah, the year 599. 499. Here's a recipe, Mrs. Farrell. Gnocchi tray bake with lemony ricotta. Courgette, garlic, gnocchi, chili flakes, lemon, ricotta, and basil. How you doing, Mr. Friend? You keeping well? I think clapping is literally one of the first social cues. Yeah, I was going to say. Nodding. Strange, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you finish your plate. In some cultures, that's rude if you finish your plate. Yeah, I don't know if it's China or Japan. You put your knife and fork together, something like that. It signifies something else. Pine. It's pine pesto. Pine and pesto. I find it offensive if people don't finish their plate. Offensive. You don't find it like they're full. Yeah, but that's the thing. You're expected to leave food on the plate. In some cultures, yeah. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It's crazy, right? It's absolutely insane. A culturally subjective gesture, varying from a sign of respect and satisfaction in some regions to an insult in others. China and East Asia, leaving a small amount of food is considered polite. Finishing everything can signal to the host that they did not provide enough. The Middle East, similar to East Asia. Western cultures, US, Europe, often finishing all food shows appreciation for the chef. Leave food on a plate or not? I'd feel so guilty, right? Hey, Chess, exactly. Today. How you doing, brother? You keeping well? $7,202. Yeah. Like if you're hungry, eat. There's always seconds. Contextual etiquette. If a host continuously refills your plate, sounds like you, Mrs. Farrell. Leaving a bit at the end of the meal is a sign you have had enough. And to Mrs. Hodges' point, many people now prioritize not wasting food, making finishing a plate a standard, regardless of traditional etiquette. All you can eat. All you can eat until they ask you to leave. I've seen some guy on YouTube, actually. He gets told to leave. He's a professional eater. Yeah, same. Clean the plate. Yeah. Yeah. They're like, you can't come in. You got to leave now. They're like, you got to leave. Man v food. Oh, there's a guy, Beard v food. Yeah. I was watching John Cena speak on it as well. I think he was growing up somewhere in New York. Completely broke. You know, young, coming up. And he found this place that if you ate this large pizza, you'd get it free. And he just used to go down there. And eventually the owner, what a guy, by the way, top man, said, mate, if you're hungry, we're just going to give you a few slices. You don't have to eat the whole thing. Nah, didn't see him, just a clip. I'm always eating, but you're always eating healthy. You're always eating well. Yeah. Top man, right? Top man. There was another story. It restores your faith in humanity when you hear some of these stories, right? Like, what a class guy. You don't have to eat it all, mate. Like, just, if you need some food. Yeah. Yeah, that guy. There's another guy. Let me have a look, actually. Let me have a look. He was a billionaire. I can't remember the whole story, but you can have a find. You can have a find. Again, single mum and her son. You know, no place to live. That kind of thing. That kind of scenario. Yeah. The guy, the landlord, the gentleman, says to the mum and the son, just don't worry about the rent. You know, when you're back on your feet, you can sort me out then. I think they stayed at that place for about a year, 18 months, without paying a dime. Roof over their head, you know. Anyway, fast forward 20 years. Fast forward 20 years. That young boy is a billionaire. Keep in mind, he was 6 or 7 at the time. 6 or 7. Can you believe it? he comes back. You all know what happens next. Yeah. I think the missus is home. Here she comes to wreck the day. I'll be right back. I'll go and say hello. Hello. British, Indian, Italian. What a combination. Yeah, imagine the meals. Imagine the meals. You see a lot of fusion restaurants, but never ever seen a fusion of Italian and Indian. Imagine the meals. Dr. Anne Burgess. The name rings a bell. The name rings a bell. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Improve self 3263. Welcome in. Dr. Anne. Victims of trauma and abuse. Psychiatric clinical nurse specialist. Tell me more. Stephen, from Ireland. We have a few Irish members. It's a chill stream. Chill, talk, spread some positivity, pass it forward. That kind of thing. Hope you're doing well. Doing well. Good to hear. Good to hear. You reminded me of the gent Tell me, what's the Irish national anthem? I keep hearing Fields of Athenry at games, the rugby games. What's the Irish national anthem? See you tomorrow, brother. Sleep well. No, wait. The Soldier's Song is the national anthem. The Soldier's Song. Is that Gaelic? I love some of the Irish names. Stephen, if you like quiz and trivia, we play a quiz a couple nights a week. Feel free to join. Next one's tomorrow night, 9 p.m. UK time. Dr. Anne Burgess. It's Irish. Okay. Is pioneering criminal profiler who inspired characters iconic shows like Mindhunters and Silence of the Lambs. Criminal profiler. Go on, Hodge. Expand. You've got my interest. You can sing it in Irish and in English. It's impressive. That is impressive. Ireland v Hungary. Did you watch that game? Did you watch the Ireland v Hungary game? What a game, right? What is it? Shoulder to shoulder, together standing tall. Is it that one? But do you know the words of the Macarena? Just the hey Macarena. Just that. Yes, it's Gaelic. I've subbed. Yeah. I'll put a post up tomorrow sometime during the day. We got quite a few players. A couple from your neck of the woods. Yeah. As well. So yeah, feel free to join. Jump on the stream link. If you enjoy trivia, quizzes, that kind of thing. That's sang at rugby games. Okay, yeah. That's the one I hear. That's Ireland's core. Ireland's core. So that's different to the national anthem. I'm chucking this thing away tonight, by the way. We'll have to do cold turkey again. Good night, brother. Sleep well. Ah, my apologies. Good, you need to. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yes. Ian, how's things, brother? Yeah, I need to stop this now. It's getting too enjoyable. Yeah. I just got to get through 3 to 5 days. This is less harm for them to back up. Yeah, right? Who knows what's in this? But the taste is what gets you. And they've obviously put a lot of thought into that, haven't they? It's all a science now, isn't it, right? Yeah. I quit for 3 months. And then, of course, Christmas came. You have a few drinks. One thing leads to another. That's all she wrote. No, direct is good. Direct is good as well. It's the truth as well. I mean, that's the bottom line, isn't it? It's got to stop. You know. He says smoking. Yeah. Marcel. Paul. I need to find out, is Pablo the equivalent of Paul? Yeah, it is. The Spanish form of the name Paul. Buenas. Buenas noches. Buenas noches, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Kerman, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I remember when I first saw your channel, you were vaping away. Are you well? Ups and downs, brother. Ups and downs. What can you do? How about yourself? What languages do you speak? A few. You can get by. Order myself some food. How about you, Marcel? What's new with you? Hey, Hamza. How you doing, brother? You well? Can follow a conversation but struggle to properly speak it. You're ahead of me. You're ahead of me, brother. You're ahead of me. I can speak. I can barely understand the conversation. Yeah. So one way. I would like this to eat. I'm looking for this place. And then speak very slow back. Hamza, good to hear. What's been new with you? Your wife is Puerto Rican. When's the last time you visited South America? This evening I was good. I've been spending a bit more on food, right? Priorities and all of that. So I've been going to M&S. I think the quality of their food warrants the price. Yeah. Chicken, rice, mixed veg. That's all I've eaten today, actually. Yeah, that's all I've eaten. A few cups of tea. Is it true you climbed over the wall? I don't know what you're referencing. Couple of years. It's Caribbean. I stand corrected, of course. It's the Caribbean. Beautiful. Puerto Rico is the Caribbean. So you're near what? What are the islands? The Dominican Republic? St. Lucia? That part of the world. Love M&S, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm afraid it's going to be a blossoming relationship. Yeah, not too good on the pocket though, is it? How about you? Other than the pine pasta? What else was on the menu? Expensive, right? Yeah. Yeah. But good. But tasty. Expensive but tasty. It's the island next to the Dominican Republic. Beautiful part of the world. Beautiful part of the world. I went to St. Lucia a few years back. So it's the furthest distance I'll travel. Like I can't do much further than 8 to 10 hours on a plane. 8 to 9 hours. That's kind of my limit. What's new with you, James? How have you been? What's up in your world? You want to make me hungry. You're doing it. You're doing it. But the good news is I've been tracking the calories on MyFitnessPal. So I've started to dial it in a bit because the weight needs to go. Yeah, the weight needs to go. So I've still got 1,000 calories left. Might be worth having a look. It's a good point, but it's not that great. I'm always on the lookout for the yellow stickers. I'm always on the lookout for the yellow stickers myself. But it's not, it's like, I saw something that had gone down from £4.50, I think it was, to £3.90. The sell by date was today. What's that about? You know, you're offering me 50, 60, 70p discount. Come on. The sell by date's today. The use by date is today. Come on. Look a quid off. Quid, couple of quid. Mickey, how's things? What's on the menu for breakfast? We got Melbourne and Ottawa. Love to hear it, brother. Love to hear it. The Hue bottles. Mm-hmm. They're keeping you full. Working for you. Black coffee and a cig. You're making me jealous, brother. You're making me jealous. Yeah. The morning cigarette with a coffee. The after dinner cigarette. Thought you were going to stop vaping. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. You're not helping. You're not helping, Mick. You're not helping. Cappuccino and a cig. A cigarette and a track. Used to be my thing before work. You'd find me outside the office. Some music, coffee, and a cigarette. Clockwork. One of those and a pack of chicken bites. The Hue, yeah. A lot of calories though. A lot of calories. I looked at it as well. So I might as well eat something. But I know what you mean for convenience. Quick, simple, nutritious. It's the routine. You're right, Charles. Green tea, never liked the taste. Makes me feel a bit sick, a bit nauseous. Yeah. All that malarkey. Earl Grey for me. Earl Grey. Yorkshire. Morning. Yeah, the routine, it would have become too frequent though. Have one in the morning when you get up with the coffee. Have one on the way to work. Before you get on the train. Have one when you get to work. Get into the office, make a coffee, come down. Have another one. Have one after lunch. Yeah, it slowly takes a grip. Earl Grey, great shout. Keep looking into the camera. I'm almost there. Almost where? Where are you going this evening? Save your money. You know, in the UK, it's about 20 quid now, give or take, for a pack. About 20 quid. Charles, what the? Can't do it with all this racket. Jasmine tea is a good shout. 16 quid from Manchester Lights. Marlborough Lights. try to respect the most large seems to be 50%. Yeah, I know what you mean, brother. I know what you mean. It's a weird world. What can you do? For government taxed. Yeah. Yeah. Just ban it. Right? I mean, that's a solution. Just ban it. I can't concentrate. Yeah. Can't do it with all this racket going on. AUD to the euro. No idea. The FIFA World Cup is almost closer. You think they'll go ahead with it? I'm not sure, boys. I'm not sure. We're on shaky ground. We are on shaky ground. Let's see. Let's see. All the home nations have qualified. So it should be good. Nah, not at all, mate. Not at all. I'll just go cold turkey. That's what I did last time. I went cold turkey. It was hell for 5 to 7 days. And after, it was less hell. But more manageable, if you know what I mean. June the 11th. Who's playing? What's the opening game? A rematch. Between who? Absolutely, HS. Say no to it all, mate. But you've got to have a vice, right? Most people have a vice. Me too, brother. That's a problem. I tried this Alan Carr quit smoking. How to quit smoking, how to stop smoking, whatever it was. He just keeps harking on about you just got to get into your mind that it does no good for you. And it's like, we all know that. I don't know how it's been so successful. Maybe I've got to give it another go. Rewatch. Reintroducing myself to it. See yourself as a non-smoker. Don't drink much. Yeah. Yeah, good night, Stephen. Pleasure. Pleasure, yeah. If you can make it, it's good fun. We've got a lot of good characters who join. Smile, be happy, and be kind. That's solid. Solid stuff, Zane. Sit in the rain down the side of the house. What do you mean? Hey, ATV, how you doing? Welcome in. Ah, okay, I know what you mean. You go outside to smoke. Considerate. Considerate man. I appreciate that. A man of manners. Gentleman, Nick. True gent. I must. I love to hear it, mate. Love to hear it. Flow. That is me. I've just got to chuck it, get on the chewing gum. Then I eat. Open doors, seats, the works. Chivalry is not dead. It's alive and kicking. England v Croatia. What did we eat earlier? Chicken, rice, mixed veg. Chicken, rice and mixed veg, that was it. I might have a protein shake before bed now. I bought a protein shake. Cost me 30 quid. Yeah. I get about a month's worth of servings, so it's not too bad, but hopefully that can help. Thirteen grandkids need some, what's the word? EDIQUT. Training? Yeah. I'm in the gym, brother. Back in the gym. ATV, not too bad, thank you. How are you keeping? What's new in your world? Yeah, all the home nations. Who can forget the games? Hungary v Ireland. Who did Scotland beat? That was a game as well. Final minute, wasn't it? Was it Denmark? It was Denmark. What a game. Scotland, first time in 28 years. Took the daughter to the gym. Nice work, brother. Nice work. Scotland has Haiti. Okay. Let's look up the groups. Let's look up the groups. Yeah, I heard there's a lot of memes going around. There's a lot of memes going around. Scotland finding out that their opening game is at like Friday night or Saturday night, something like that. Hey, doctor. How's things, UK lady? You keeping well? I've missed you. How have you been? How's that Depeche Mode night coming along? Lots of bed rest. Good stuff. Glad to hear it. Hey, Mrs. Trippy. How's you and yours? England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama. Scotland, Morocco, Haiti, and Brazil. Tough group. Treat myself to a Burger King. Tell us the order. Double Whopper, extra cheese. Who's in Islands group? No onion. No onion. Can't be having that. I don't know. It's worth the. It might be worth the risk. It might be worth the risk. Ireland did not qualify. What? What did Trippi have? I didn't see that. What do you mean cleaning? Like cleaning up after themselves? Smoke some ribs. We live on the edge. That sounds like a hearty meal. I've got to wash this. I've got to wash this. Wow. I'm watching it right now. Class. Absolute class. May pop up to the local airport tomorrow. Heard they're filming another movie there. Any ideas? What movie? Off to the private airfield, eh, Doctor? Where are you really catching a plane to? You can tell us, UK Radio. I imagine to encourage reproduction. Just a guess. Gotcha. Murdoch Mysteries. Sounds perfect. A perfect Tuesday evening. You sure Ireland didn't qualify? Why? When was this? So they beat Hungary for what? They beat Hungary to get into the playoffs and then lost in the playoffs. Or Wales. And after that win against Hungary, they deserved it. (1958, 1982, and 1986). Wales lost. Scotland and England. (1 a.m.). Just past 12. Just past 12. 10 past. Time for the Wordle. Time for the Wordle and to sleep. Rangeley, I'll try and throw this away later. I'll try. I do remember Japan. I don't know what World Cup it was. Maybe 2008. Was it 2010? Sorry, 2010. Against Germany. Didn't raise a quitter. Yeah. It's got to go, though. It's got to go. Do you know what Group B is? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, brother. Let's have a look. World Cup groups. Group B. So what's the car? What are you going for? Canada, Bosnia, Qatar, Switzerland. Switzerland are the favourites. Japan and Norway, the underdogs. England should get out of the group. Tough game, so Croatia, Ghana. He's giving the customer a quote. Hope it comes through for you, bro. Hey, Redeem, how you doing, brother? You keeping well? You in the quiz tomorrow night, Redeem? Yeah. Defender, Lone Star. Let's have a look. Top tier UTV. heavy duty, high-end comfort and capability. Yeah, yeah, golf buggy on steroids. Imagine 52k on that. Right, it's about that time. BYD stands for Build Your Dreams. Chinese car brand. I've heard about that actually. So the luxury one. Hasn't stood the test of time. James, Rangeley, Hamza, Zane. Mrs. McVeigh, didn't see you there. How you doing? Harj, I'll see you tomorrow maybe at the quiz. Franklin, just as I was about to go. How you doing, brother? You keeping well? Night, James. Harj, the spectator. Canada, of course. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Ottawa. Good night, gents. What would be the Canada time for the stream? Let me have a look. Are you a fellow trivia titan? We've got quite a few players for tomorrow. 9 p.m. UK time is 4 p.m. Ottawa. Yeah, I know. I remember. Remember my dog food story? No, go ahead. Do tell. Remind me. 4 p.m. You might still be at work. But feel free to come by later if you got some time. If I'm on, I'll see the stream. I'll put a link out tomorrow sometime during the day. Yeah, check out my post. Jump on the stream link and then hit notify me. Then you'll definitely get a notification when we go live. But yeah, 4 p.m. your time. Told you a good while ago. I can't, mate. I can't. I normally remember these things, but it was quite some time ago. It's probably faded. How you been, though? You been well? How you doing? Yeah, the quiz is at 9. We've got quite a few players. We've got a few captains. Nick, captaining. Arif, Rach. I think we're going to have 4 or 6 teams. You're in England, yeah, UK. Across the pond. Across the pond. Keep going past Newfoundland. Across the Atlantic. And you will find us. Newfoundland. Can you believe the name of that place? Newfoundland. Yeah, if you can. I know you're busy, Hodge. Matt. We're going to have to start splitting these teams. We've got so many good players now. Matt being one of them. Yeah. Be fun. It'll be fun. I'm thinking quarterfinals, semi-finals, final. That kind of structure. But yeah. See you then, gents. Have a good one, guys. Speak soon. Yeah, James, if you can. James, if you can. It'd be great to have you there. Good night, gents. See you soon.